the tale of the tape. Nearly 600 pounds of man in this one, as you see the 6'6" Brandon Moore towering over Stanley Wright in this one. That was the case in Stanley Wright's most recent fight against Jeremiah Milton. It didn't make a difference. Brandon Moore looking to improve to 18-1. Stanley Wright looking to maintain his undefeated record.
All right, you both had my instructions earlier. USBA heavyweight title. Give me a good, hard, clean fight. Obey my commands. Protect yourself at all times. Good luck.
Main event time here on Hall of Fame weekend. Brandon Moore, Stanley Wright. Two American heavyweights, two massive competitors. Brandon Moore, 6'6", towering over Stanley Wright, as I mentioned. Nearly 600 pounds of heavyweight in the ring right now. A lot of power between these two. This one scheduled for 10. Stanley Wright really has been kind of DIYing his career, so to speak. A lot of 4-rounders on his record. Ooh, a nice chopping right hand there from Brandon Moore, but that will be ruled a slip. That sounded good, Al.
Yeah, there's something got in there, whether it's caused the knockdown or not.
I like that Moore is, circling around him and using the jab and using his reach. Trying not to let him come in. He ties him up in the inside. He's doing the right thing. He don't need to get into a toe-to-toe match with Wright.
Oh, nice left hook there from Wright.
Yeah, this fight is going to, I think, boil down to counter punches by Moore as Wright is coming in, and whether Wright's big power punches will bother Moore.
Very different situation compared to the Milton fight, where he flew to that fight by himself, basically inherited a corner as he walks into a nice right hand there from Brandon Moore.
Talked to Wright about jabbing his way in. He said, I want to do it. He said, I don't always do it, though. Sometimes I just walk in and I try and get to that spot.
Wright is walking up to him, but he's not doing anything like to confuse him. He's got to jab in, he's got to feint, he's got to give him a little bit of head movement. He's walking just straight in. Every time he walks straight in, Moore's going to time him with the jab and be able to land the right hand like he's doing it right now.
Oh, good left hook there from Stanley Wright, a sneaky shot.
He is sneaky with that left hook.
And, Raul's point is well taken. Not much nuance to what Stanley Wright does. Not much head movement. As he said, not much feinting.
At least jab in.
Yeah.
Not even jabbing in.
Well, we talked about that. Now he's in
shot,
trouble.
and down goes Stanley Wright. Wright is all over the place right now. A dangerous situation for Stanley Wright, but he will be saved by the bell. Wright dazed and breathing heavily as we take a look back at the knockdown.
Well, we talked about the countering because of the lack of defense coming in by Wright, and that was a perfect example of it. Moore has landed a couple of those right hands, but this sequence of them were the worst for Wright that Moore has landed, and those were beauties.
Wright goes down in a cocoon of his own trunks. Any reprieve, no doubt a welcome one for Stanley Wright right now, as Moore just misses over the top with another home run right hand.
You're sitting here thinking one of those rights are going to get in.
Oh, so it's going to get in. It's going to get in. Yeah, Wright ain't doing nothing now. He continues to walk just straight at him without no face, no head movement. He's just trying to bulldoze him, but it's not working.
Nice body shot there from Moore, right hand.
They went right to use his jabs in the right. He's not jabbing it. He just continues to walk in and be there for the Moore jab and the straight right hand or overhand right. There it goes again.
Just missed with that shot.
Down there, guys. Work on your own.
Inside the final minute here of round 4.
solid. It's a nice tip jab. You know what? I think Moore should turn that lead right hand into an uppercut.
Brandon Moore thought that he wanted to just control the first 3 or 4 rounds of this fight, and he thought this would be the time where he'd be looking for the big knockout blow. But he reversed it by hurting Wright early, and now he's kind of a little bit in a boxing mode and kind of just trying to control things.
Wright missing over the top of the left hook. Good right hand there from Brandon Moore.
That was a clubbing right hand. I think Wright, he's there for that clubbing right hand. He's dropping his left hand. A lot of pushing and shoving there. A lot of wasted energy. Oh,
nice left hand there from Stanley Wright.
Very sneaky with those shots. and one single shot, he doesn't prepare those combinations. If you let more combinations go,
it's like a little tape has come loose on the glove of Brandon Moore. Pardon me, we are going to take another look at the cut.
Yeah.
And this one is going to be waved off. The doctor not liking what he sees right now. And that's a bad break for Stanley Wright, who was having a little bit of success in this round. And the pace slowing to one that he was competitive within.
Yeah,
this one will be waved off. And obviously with a knockdown in the bank.
One of the scorecards on the accidental blood produced earlier.
Yeah, it's got official word. Yeah, we will go to the scorecard.
Ladies and gentlemen, due to a cut from an accidental headbutt in round 3, we go to the judges' scorecards. The judges' scores are as follows. Eric Marlinski scores it 49-45, and judges Don Ackerman and Don Trella both score it 50-44. All for your winner by way of unanimous decision, and still IBF USBA heavyweight champion Brandon O.J. Moore.
So Brandon Moore picks up the victory. Technical decision win for Moore. You heard the scores, 49-45 and then 50-44 twice for Brandon Moore. As we take a look back at how this one ended, obviously an unsatisfying end for Brandon Moore.